to the 2021 Tribute to Women event. We are thrilled to have you virtually join us tonight to celebrate our wonderful nominees and the individuals and organizations that support them. My name is Carrie Tejan, and I am the Chief Executive Officer at EmBe. Over the past few weeks in my new role, I have had the great honor to connect and engage with so many wonderful people who contribute to EmBe's long-standing success. I know you will continue to do so in the days ahead. Joining me this evening is Jennifer Smith-Hazing, EmBe's Chief Development Officer. So glad you're here tonight, Jen.
Thanks, Carrie. This is fun to do together, and so glad to have you on the EmBe team leading the way. I'm so pleased to be here tonight and lifting up our impactful nominees. EmBe has been synonymous with women's leadership for 100 years. We are honored to shine a light on that legacy tonight. We'll be spotlighting the work of the men, women, and businesses and organizations that empower our community, making it the thriving community it is. Thanks to you and your work, this is a place we're proud to live, work, and play. We'd like to take a moment to thank the nominators who lifted up this impressive slate of nominees and the reviewers who had the very difficult job of scoring the nominations to name tonight's winners. We're so glad you're with us, and we have a variety of ways you can participate in tonight's event. In addition to applauding our nominees and announcing this year's Tribute to Women Award winners, we are asking you to support EmBe's work of empowering women and families. When you join us in supporting EmBe with a financial investment, you make empowerment and success possible. If you purchased one of our dinner boxes, that cheese dip looks so good, right? If you purchased one of those dinner boxes from our friends at Ode to Food and Drink, we hope you're enjoying your dinner and desserts. We thank you for your support of EmBe with those purchases. It looked like a delicious treat. We encourage you to share your photos with us on social media. We know there's some fun watch parties happening around the community tonight, so tag us using the hashtag #TributeSiouxFalls. We can't wait to see how you're celebrating and watching. And don't forget about our silent auction that's been open for a few days. So many great packages on the auction. I know you won't want to miss out on lunch with Mayor Paul and Carrie Yule.
Yay.
That's a good one. That's been a bidding war for days. There's a 3-day, 2-night stay at Pine Hollows Lodge near Deadwood, and a Beats earbuds, a birthday party, all kinds of great stuff. If you're interested in bidding on silent auction items, you can visit our mobile giving website at tribute2021.givesmart.com or text Tribute 2021 to the number 76278. The auction will close promptly at 8, so get your bids in now. You can also support EmBe tonight by making a financial donation. We have a variety of donation levels that fit a variety of needs, including supporting a scholarship for a child to attend babysitting camp, a child care scholarship, support of women's leadership program, and even our Girls on the Run program. Your gift of any amount tonight will transform a life.
Speaking of making a difference, let's thank our event sponsors for making this year's event possible. I want to start by thanking tonight's presenting sponsor, Avera. Thank you so much for your continued support for the outcomes EmBe brings women and families. You do so much for our community. Thank you. Thank you to our technology sponsor, Salmons Financial. We couldn't make the virtual event happen tonight without you. We thank you. And next, I want to thank our matching gift sponsors, Sanford Health and First Premier Bank Card and Premier Bank Card, for their support of this year's event. Sanford and First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card will be matching donations for up to $5,000 tonight. So we encourage you to make a gift tonight to help us in meeting that match. A big thank you to our photo booth sponsor, Lloyd Companies. Make sure you check out our virtual photo booth on the mobile bidding page to take your photo and then share it on social media. Thank you, Lloyd Companies. And tonight couldn't happen without our mobile giving sponsor and for making bidding and donating so easy. Thank you to the First Bank and Trust team for your support of EmBe and Tribute to Women.
Tonight's spotlight sponsor is the First National Bank in Sioux Falls. Be sure to leave your comments and notes of encouragement in the chat. This is so fun, Carrie, where people are sharing those great words for our nominees. It'll just help us shine that spotlight a little brighter. Thanks again for your support, the First National Bank in Sioux Falls. We also want to extend a huge thank you to Maddie Pashong Photography for being our photo sponsor this year. Maddie took beautiful headshots of each of our nominees to share tonight, and we couldn't be more grateful. Thank you, Maddie. Thanks to Citi, Cutler Law Firm, and Excel Energy for being tonight's success sponsors. We appreciate your support of EmBe. We want to extend a big thank you to Results Radio and Town Square Media for being our media sponsor for Tribute to Women. We appreciate your support immensely. And last but certainly not least, we've got a big shout out to our event team and production partners at The Event Company and Pinnacle Productions for being our event partners for this year's Tribute to Women. We are grateful for the months and months of behind the scenes work.
Well, Jen, I think it's time to get started with our awards, don't you?
Oh, yeah, it's so fun.
I'm so happy to celebrate and honor our incredible tribute nominees. These are people making a difference in every facet of our community, from business and industry to civil and public service to humanities and education. Their work represents a legacy that makes prosperity in our community and in our state possible. They are what makes our community strong. In February, we opened up nominations and we received nearly 50. These are incredible individuals, all being lifted up by their peers. Nominations were made in the following 8 categories: Business Achievement, Community Service, EmBe Award, Government and Law, Healthcare and STEM, Humanities and Education, and Young Woman of Achievement, and Sylvia Henkin Mentoring Award. After the nominations closed, a community volunteers reviewed and scored each anonymous nomination, guided by a rubric to select tonight's tribute winners. With that, we are ready to recognize our first Tribute to Women Award category, Business Achievement. The award is given to a leader within a professional trade, but all of the nominees have experience and tenacity worth celebrating. They continue to evolve and shine with their field, recognizing that giving back to the community comes in many forms throughout their career. Tonight's nominees are Lisa Esser, Papa Woody's Wood-Fired Pizza; Sarah Henderson, Avera Health; Lori Carlson, Lori Bell's Boutique; Christy Lau, Lawrence and Schiller; Nikki Rohde, Central Payments; Brenda Schmidt, Sioux Falls Federal Credit Union; Stephanie Wildy, Say Anything, Jewelry by Stephanie Wildy. And the winner is... Yay! Congratulations to Nikki Rohde of Central Payments. Nikki is Executive Vice President of Strategy at Central Payments. She is co-founder and managing director of Falls FinTech. She has more than 20 years of experience in finance and payments. Nikki is passionate about helping people. She is active as a mentor, both formally and informally, and she loves to create. Painting, planting, and making things new are her passions. Nikki says, "I believe the best leaders are constantly looking for opportunities to help grow and shape people in their sphere of influence to leave the world a better place." We asked the nominators to submit a short video describing the nominee and their impact. Here's what Melissa Otten had to say about Nikki.
Hi everyone, Melissa Otten here, and I nominated Nikki Rohde for the EmBe Tribute to Women Awards in the category of Business Achievement for so many reasons, and I want to share just a couple of them with you here today. First and foremost, Nikki leads with such a servant heart. She practices active listening, empathy, and conceptualization that help guide and lead everyone around her to perform as highly as possible. She has a way of immediately connecting with everyone she meets on varying levels with her high energy personality. Her enthusiasm is contagious and it's very evident in every interaction that she has. Second, Nikki has shown consistent growth and development in her 22-year career to become a payment subject matter expert in the Sioux Falls community. Recently, Nikki was promoted to Executive Vice President of Strategy at Central Payments, a Sioux Falls area organization that is proud to be composed of over 80% women. Nikki is also a co-founder and the managing director of Falls FinTech, the FinTech Accelerator program that is located right here in downtown Sioux Falls. From market announcement in October of 2019 to kickoff of the first cohort of FinTech companies going through the program in March of 2020, there was less than 6 months to implement this new program. Nikki led the efforts to hire the team, find and renovate office space, develop customized curriculum, market and recruit, develop investor and mentor networks, as well as connecting to and promoting the community, the Sioux Falls community and the bustling financial services industry that we have right here. Lastly, Nikki serves so many with her experience, time, and encouragement. She informally mentors the entrepreneur startup community, as well as holds meetings on demand to discuss family dynamics, health struggles, work challenges, addiction, and other daily life challenges that so many of us are faced with. It's for these reasons and so many more that I nominated Nikki. Congratulations to Nikki and all of those who have been nominated for the EmBe Tribute to Women Awards. Cheers, everyone.
Congrats again to Nikki Rohde of Central Payments. Our next category is community service. Here we celebrate outstanding individuals who give freely of their time and talents to a nonprofit organization, human services organization, or social service. These women are selfless, passionate, and kind, and their vocation in life is not only to serve others in their community, but to transform lives for the better. We are so grateful for their commitment. They make Sioux Falls a more welcoming place to live and grow. Tonight, the nominees are Nona Bixler, Sanford USD Medical Center; Carolyn Dodson, Sioux Falls School District Birth to 3 Program; Angela Drake, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, Fight Like a Ninja, and 2 Men in a Truck; Cindy Johnson, Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort; Kira Kimball, Marsh and McLennan Agency, and Pathways to Inclusive and Equitable Workplaces; Jean Lipitsky, Alzheimer's Association of South Dakota; Melissa Maxwell, Citibank; Sarah Romeo, City of Sioux Falls Health Department, Falls Community Health; and Jessica Wells, Lifescape Foundation. And the winner is, congratulations to Kira Kimball of Marsh and McLennan Agency. Kira serves as Chief Innovation Officer for Marsh and McLennan Agency. Diversity, equity, and inclusion, culture building, talent development, and brand positioning are Kira's energy drivers. She says, "My leadership journey has been about dreaming about what the best version of Sioux Falls can be, about casting a vision, inspiring action, and inviting others to join me." Kira is the first person in both South Dakota and North Dakota to earn the National Diversity Council Certified Diversity Professional designation. Kira says she adores her family, her parents, her partner Lance, walking, hiking, reading, and sitting quietly and thinking. Kira believes that each of us should be valued for who we are. Thanks and congratulations, Kira. Let's hear from her nominator, Julie Waggy.
Hi there, my name is Julie Waggy, and I nominated Kira Kimball for this year's Tribute to Women Award. I nominated Kira because of her passion and commitment around diversity, equity, and inclusion. She's been instrumental in moving DE&I efforts forward through her leadership in the development of pathways to inclusive and equitable workplaces. Her work in this space has truly been remarkable. She's not only committed to raising awareness around DE&I, but to drive real and sustained change right here in the Sioux Empire. Congratulations, Kara. So very proud of all your accomplishments, and thanks for all that you do.
What a story. Congratulations to Kira. Our next category is the EmBe Award. The EmBe Award celebrates a woman, man, or business that boldly and positively demonstrates the mission of EmBe. That means our nominees are incredibly varied, working to improve the lives of those around them, just as EmBe does. At this time, we would like to recognize one special group nominated tonight, the healthcare workers and caregivers in our community. Bob Sutton, CEO of Avera Health, shared the following words excerpted from his nomination form. For this year's EmBe Award, we nominate all caregivers in the Sioux Falls region, especially those on the front lines of the pandemic. When COVID-19 hit our region, it was unknown territory. There were reports of healthcare workers not having enough personal protection equipment due to shortages. Knowing this danger, healthcare workers came to work anyway, to face an unknown enemy with courage and dedication. Necessity is said to be the mother of invention, or in this case, innovation. Caregivers at all levels thought outside the box to find a way to overcome obstacles. Caregivers experience ongoing grief at facing so much death and heartache, yet they continue to demonstrate the heroism as the months wore on. On behalf of EmBe and a grateful community, to all our caregiving heroes, thank you. Let's meet all the nominees in the Unbeliever Award category. They are creatively empowering women and families in our community with their warmth and positive spirit. Tonight's nominees are Jeremy Breck, DJ Jer, the healthcare workers and caregivers, Avera Health and other organizations, Alicia Grove, Habitat for Humanity of Greater Sioux Falls, Taniza Islam, South Dakota Voices for Peace, Angela Kennecke, Kelloland Media Group and Emily's Hope, Erica Barco, The Table Ministry, Susan Williams, The Transformation Project and the Transformation Project Advocacy Network. And the winner is, congratulations to Taniza Islam of South Dakota Voices for Peace. Taniza Islam is co-founded sister nonprofits South Dakota Voices for Peace and South Dakota Voices for Justice in 2017. Their mission is to build power and enable healing in refugee, immigrant, and Muslim communities. They do this by amplifying their voices and working in solidarity with all who dismantle bigotry and racism. When asked about her nomination tonight, Taniza said, "This nomination is much bigger than just recognizing me, as it is truly a recognition that our immigrant communities are what makes us stronger." Taniza says she is passionate about fighting discrimination. She is an ardent proponent for the accountability that goes along with that fight. She says without accountability, inclusion and equity can never truly be achieved. She's also passionate about cooking. Let's hear from Dr. Naomi Ludeman, who nominated Taniza.
Hello, I'm Dr. Naomi Ludeman. I nominated Taniza Islam, Executive Director of South Dakota Voices for Peace, for this year's EmBe Tribute to Women Award. In March of 2020, our board met to anticipate the needs and impact of COVID-19 on immigrant and refugees across the state of South Dakota. We were right on in our prediction. Taniza and her staff of two burst into intense action, rallying a coalition of grassroots organizations and individuals to respond to what was happening at Smithfield and other places across the state. That group of organizations and immigrants became the South Dakota Dream Coalition, and together with South Dakota Voices for Peace and Taniza Islam, we raised over $1 million to establish the Emergency Relief Fund for Immigrants, which supplied $931,000 of financial relief to over 1,700 households, immigrant households, across the state of South Dakota. Now, today, the 9 employees are working on vaccination education in partnership with the South Dakota Dream Coalition and Avera. Congratulations, Taniza Islam and the staff of South Dakota Voices for Peace.
Congratulations again to Taniza. In our next category, Government and Law, we honor the women who are the compass of the law and the drivers of the greater good. This category celebrates a group of women whom we trust, look up to, and appreciate for their relentless work. They are loyal not only to their public service, but to the people and communities they serve every single day. Tonight's nominees are Allison Blake, Sanford Health, Nikki Gronley, South Dakota Democratic Party, Erin Healy, South Dakota House of Representatives in Sanford Health, Dana Vong, Vong Law. And the winner is, congratulations to Representative Erin Healy. Erin Healy serves as representative for District 14 in the South Dakota State Legislature. She is a senior social media analyst at Sanford Health. During session, Erin is a member on both the House Education and House Health and Human Services committees. Erin is a member of 100 Plus Women Who Care. She regularly volunteers at the banquet and serves on the staff parish committee at First United Methodist Church, where she has been a lifelong member. Let's hear from Erin's nominator, Heather Krause.
Hi, I'm Heather Krause, and I nominated Erin Healy for the Tribute of Women Award. Erin is one of the most deserving women I know, and she certainly deserves an award in recognition for her hard work and commitment to our community. She works tirelessly for those around her, particularly women and children. She has won awards for her work in healthcare and is known for passing bills and legislation unanimously, getting support from Republicans and Democrats alike. Erin does not seek to find differences between people, but similarities. And most importantly, she works very, very hard to lift other women up in the community and create a path for success for those around her. I'm so proud to know Erin Healy, and I'm so happy to nominate her for this award.
Congratulations again to Erin. Tonight is about legacy. It's about impact. It's about the ways people and organizations make our community the special place it is. EmBe, as a community leader and voice for women since 1921, is proud of the legacy of empowerment our programs and services bring to this community. Since that first YWCA Leadership Luncheon in 1974, EmBe has recognized more than 330 award winners from among 1,500 nominees. These women, and with more recent additions of men in organizations, have shaped our community and state in ways that have changed the trajectory of our future. And tonight we are proud to honor nominees who share our values of empowering, leading, and inspiring. We are gathered here this evening to support that legacy.
I now invite you to open your hearts and consider making a donation to EmBe to continue in that support for our legacy. Your support is an investment in this moment, but also an investment that builds the next generation of Tribute to Women Award winners. We have made it simple for you to give tonight. Just text Tribute 2021 to the number 76278 or visit tribute2021.givesmart.com. There are a variety of donation levels available tonight that can fit with your giving. All funds raised will directly impact EmBe's programming and allow us to continue in our mission. A few ways your giving can make an impact. A $25 donation could provide a full scholarship for one child attending robotics or babysitting camp. A $50 donation could provide a pair of non-slip shoes for a Dress for Success Sioux Falls client going into a food service position. A $100 donation could provide a 1-week partial child care scholarship for a family with children, so finances aren't a barrier to quality childcare. A $250 donation would provide running shoes for 5 girls participating in Girls on the Run, so equipment isn't a barrier. A $500 donation could provide a full scholarship for an EmBe Women's Leadership Program participant. And $1,000 would provide the Women to the Workforce program for 2 clients seeking to maintain their employment and set and achieve their next personal or professional goal.
Let's take a peek at where we stand towards our goal tonight, Jen.
This is always fun.
Look at that.
Angela Drake, congratulations on your nomination, Angela, and thanks for your support. We're making progress already toward our $10,000 goal, and just remind you that we have great support from our matching gift sponsor, so we hope you'll help us get there. We know there's lots of people lifting others in the community tonight, lots of anonymous donations coming in, altruistic, right?
Isn't it fun to see these come in?
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Stacy Stahl.
Our
Yay.
colleague in youth and women's programs at EmBe. Thanks, Stacy. We're watching that total drive up. We just encourage you to make a donation today of the amount that's right for you. Thank you, Brenda, another wonderful nominee tonight, lifted for her work. Sister Roxanne, a member of our board, right?
Yes.
Working closely with you.
Thank you, Deanne. Wonderful gifts.
Thanks for nominating too, Deanne.
Thank you, Steve DeVoe, another board member.
EmBe's board leading the way tonight. Grateful for that. Angela Schaffelman, longtime Dress for Success volunteer and a nominator tonight.
Fabulous. Look at it, we just took a big jump.
Oh, we did. Lots of progress toward that goal. EmBe has been serving the community for 100 years, Carrie, right?
Yes, this is 100 years.
Right there at that mark. And while lots has changed in that time, thank you, Mindy Stroshine.
There's Mindy. Hi, Mindy. Thanks for tuning in and donating.
While things have changed, that dedication to women and to families has been the consistent thread. So your donation tonight, thank you, Trinette. Your donation tonight fuels the next century of service.
Thank you, Sarah McGuire.
Thank you, Sarah.
So appreciate your gift. Wow, this is fun. Thank you, Michelle.
So many names that are familiar to us.
Oh, and there's Erin. Thank you, Erin Bosch.
Like Erin.
Don't forget that the silent auction will be closing at 8 p.m. tonight, so be sure to get your final bids in on the auction packages. Thank you to everyone for your generous gifts. Now let's get back to our final awards.
Yay for awards.
Yay.
That's why we're all here tonight, right?
Yep.
This is a big one this year. When you think about the last 13 months of our lives, this healthcare and STEM category has been so important. Again, celebrating healthcare and science, technology, engineering, and math. These women bring to the table years of education and practice within their field, and their work exhibits patience, empathy, perseverance, and courage. These nominees are making medical breakthroughs, they're developing advanced technologies, and improving the ways in which we live and work. Especially over the course of the past year, they've continued to work tirelessly to care for the sick, provide innovative solutions to problems in our everyday lives, and perform cutting-edge research. Tonight's nominees are Sharon Hunt, Sanford Research; Dr. Brooke Jones, Sanford Medical Center, Child's Voice; Andrea Polkinghorn, Sanford Health; Molly Satter, Sioux Falls School District; Katie Shuck, Dakota State University, Cyber Security Institute and DigForce Lab, SD Fusion Center; Dr. Tamara Sturm, Avera McKinnon Hospital; and Dr. Lauren Wood Toom, Urology Specialist; and Julie Ward, Avera Health. And the winner is, congratulations to Andrea Polkinghorn of Sanford Health. Andrea serves as the Immunization Strategy Leader for Sanford Health, providing oversight and consultation to 46 medical centers and 210 clinics. She coordinates efforts to improve vaccination rates and standardize immunization practices, in addition to educating staff on preventable diseases and the vaccines available for them. Andrea says, "I'm passionate about educating others about myths and misconceptions, where to find credible information, and why vaccines are so important." She comes from a place of understanding and says she herself experienced hesitation in vaccinating her oldest child while working in a neonatal intensive care unit. In reflecting on leadership, Andrea says, leaders are responsible for vision and supporting their team to chart the course and achieve the goal. Let's hear more about Andrea from her nominator, Jennifer Lamprecht.
My name is Jennifer Lamprecht, and Andrea's colleagues and leaders wanted to nominate her for the Tribute to Women Award because of her amazing work related to COVID vaccination. She did not hesitate to take on the immense responsibility and challenge of managing the education and implementation of a vaccination strategy for our entire health system. Her passion and dedication to patient safety helped her overcome many barriers. She's been an amazing advocate for our communities in the planning efforts with the Department of Health in multiple states. I know her efforts have increased access to vaccine and gained efficiency in administration. I want to say thank you to Andrea for all she has done. She's a valued member of our organization and so deserving of this award.
Our next category is Humanities and Education. When we think about our nominees in Humanities and Education, grateful isn't a strong enough word. Nominees in this category radiate compassion, generosity, persistence, and heart. Because of their positive guidance, we learned that we can leap past our limits. We continue to see more challenges to our humanities and education organizations than ever before, and certainly these organizations and institutions are equal to the task. Our nominees are Courtney Anderson, Sanford Health; Abby Bischoff, Stockyards Ag Experience; Cindy Heidelberger Larson, Groundworks and South Dakota Agriculture in the Classroom; JJ Johnson, ACE Academy; Sierra O'Donnell, Sioux Falls School District; Patty Ward McGuire, Sioux Falls School District. And the winner is, Congratulations to Cindy Heidelberger Larson of Groundworks, South Dakota Agriculture in the Classroom. Cindy serves as Vice President of Operations for Groundworks, South Dakota Agriculture in the Classroom. She was co-founder of this education nonprofit in a church classroom with a dream asking, what if? Today, the influence of the nonprofit reaches across the state of South Dakota, connecting with more than 10,000 students. In addition to this work, she directs children's theater, has coached over 1,200 students in speech, debate, and forensics, and is part-time chaplain with Sanford Health. Let's hear from her nominator, Tim Olson.
Hi, I'm Tim Olson, and I'm nominating Cindy Heidelberger Larson for this year's Tribute to Women's Awards. This is an easy nomination because Cindy has a servant heart, tireless work, a creative spirit, and an inspirational personality. Besides, Cindy is a rock star. Thank you and congratulations, Cindy.
Our next category is Young Woman of Achievement. Nothing is more encouraging than watching a young woman believe in her own possibilities and drive to attain her dreams. This next category honors Young Women of Achievement, a group whose spirit and energy is admirable. We think of them as just starting off, as not yet fulfilling their potential, but they're clearly already feeling empowered and they are changing the world. They are the future, but they're also today. The nominees are Christina Early, Avera Cancer Institute, Krista Friedrich, Avera McKinnon, Avera Research Institute, Amy Moore, Lemonly, and Jocelyn Smith, Lifescape Foundation. And the winner is, congratulations to Amy Moore of Lemonly. Amy is the creative director and co-founder at Lemonly. As creative director, she spends her day working with clients alongside her team to design clarity. Amy keeps busy between work and renovating rental houses with her husband, Carson. Amy is passionate about creating with a true maker's spirit. From creative work for clients, ideas for colleagues, experiences in what she calls Instagram-worthy dishes for friends, Amy says she has had a lifelong connection to invention and creativity. Where it comes to leadership, Amy wisely says, leaders thrive off of making the world and people around them better. If the past year has taught us anything, leaders show up when things get hard. Let's hear more about Amy from her nominator, John Meyer.
Hey Sioux Falls, John T. Meyer here from Lemonly, and I'm so proud and honored to nominate Amy Moore for the Young Woman of Achievement Award. Amy is our creative director at Lemonly and has been my business partner for almost a decade. We've had a huge year here at Lemonly, and it's very appropriate to nominate her this year. She's our creative director. She's so calm and cool. She brings great ideas to the table, is an awesome mentor for the young designers in our company, and really a leader in our region when it comes to creativity and design. Congratulations, Amy. I'm so proud of you. And thanks to EmBe for putting on this event. Take care, everyone.
Our final category of the evening is the Sylvia Henkin Mentoring Award. The Sylvia Henkin Mentoring Award honors women who are dedicated to walking alongside others. For those of you that knew Sylvia, you know that this is an incredible honor. We are especially grateful that her family made the selection for our winner tonight. The Sylvia Henkin Mentoring Award exemplifies those who give the gift of helping others find and walk their chosen path. They share their wisdom and they listen with humbleness and empathy. Tonight's nominees are Valerie Hearns, University of South Dakota Sanford School of Medicine. Gwyneth Jensen, Sanford Health. Marla Meyer, Girl Scouts Dakota Horizons. Lori Popkes, Avera McKinnon Hospital and University Health Center. And the winner is... Congratulations to Dr. Valerie Hearns of the University of South Dakota Sanford School of Medicine. Dr. Valerie Hearns is an unwavering staple faculty member at the University of South Dakota Sanford School of Medicine. She has an eagerness to teach and an enthusiasm and passion for medicine and her community. Her nominators say she demonstrates an openness and spirit of generosity, particularly when particularly when working with learners, especially women learners. It's difficult for me to say. She has mentored countless women students over her career. Her leadership of women in medicine and science has led to a number of students pursuing careers in academic medicine. She is a New Jersey native with a military background. Dr. Hearns is very encouraging and supportive of building new efforts, particularly those supporting diversity and inclusion. Let's hear from Valerie's nominator, Dr. Mark Beard.
Hi, Valerie. So excited and really very proud and really humbled that you are given this opportunity this evening to be recognized for the wonderful work that you do for our students, our learners, our faculty. I really couldn't think of anyone more deserving of the Sylvia Henkin Mentoring Award. Your work that you've done focused on, be it women in medicine and science, or as you've guided our learners in respect of discussions around racism and medical education, and really just your role in mentoring even junior faculty, such as myself and others who, as we come in, can learn so much from your expertise and your knowledge around medical education and health professional education. It's been really an incredible honor to work with you and learn from you, and to see how you've mentored and guided so many learners through this process and help them springboard into their careers. I think many of us would agree there's no one more deserving. You approach and bring such a great deal of empathy in working with our students. You advance diversity, equity, inclusion, and anti-racism efforts here at our school, the USD Stanford School of Medicine. And as professor and vice chair of the Department of Family Medicine, you've been a huge part in setting forth strategic priorities and initiatives that have truly led us to a better place as an institution. So truly well-deserved, so appreciative of all that you do, and we wish you the best as things move forward. So congratulations, and thank you for who you are and all that you've done.
Congratulations again to Dr. Hearns. So we have 23 minutes, right, Carrie, until our silent auction closes. We were just having a look, still some great items. I'm hoping to win that birthday party package.
There you go. I'm excited to have lunch with Mayor Paul and whoever wins that package. That should be fun. Great
Opportunities to support EmBe tonight. A little something for everyone on the auction always. So thank you for supporting EmBe. Get those bids in by 8 o'clock. And as we prepare to conclude tonight's event, let's take one look back and see how we're doing towards our goal for fundraising tonight. Making progress. Hey, thanks, Pete. I know him. Appreciate all of these generous gifts coming in. Jen Folliard, thanks for watching tonight. Thanks for all you do for women in South Dakota, Jen.
Tanisa, thank you so much, and congratulations on your win tonight. So exciting. Steve again. There we go. Great, wonderful.
You know, it's hard to get to everyone. There's Val Ladbeck, another board member.
Thank you, Val.
Leading the way. Thanks, Cameron, for your gift. We appreciate all the donations coming in tonight. I hope that you'll consider making a gift. Hey, Carrie, thanks to you. There you are.
There I am. Good.
Appreciate it. Hope you'll consider making a gift as we approach that $10,000 goal tonight in honor of the nominees. Thank you, Sanford Health and First Premier Bank Card. Appreciate the support just to keep EmBe's mission driving forward into the next century.
Very good. Thank you to everyone for your support of EmBe. As we continue on with our 100th year of programming, our commitment and service to our community members remains strong. EmBe is here to provide with women's programs that increase the capacity for leadership, financial independence, and overall prosperity. We have childcare and school-age programs that give families the support they need to be active and impactful members of our community. Our aquatics program has been teaching people to swim for generations. Our youth development programs empower children with the life skills and education to prepare them for a remarkable future. Your support tonight and moving forward means EmBe is well positioned for the next 100 years so that we can continue to celebrate the tribute to women honorees and their transformational impact on our community for future generations. It also means that we are developing the next generation of leaders, making a difference in our community. Once again, on behalf of EmBe's Board of Directors and our staff, and to our nominees and tonight's winners, congratulations. And to those who have joined us to support them and EmBe's mission, we thank you. Good night.